just experienced my third ever crested gecko tail drop. This is what the fresh wound looks like. So she's actually calmed down since I've held her. It's not that bad of a wound. I'll explain that in a second, because I think some people think it's as traumatic as losing a limb, but it's actually not. The blood vessels have actually closed up immediately upon dropping the tail. There's actually no blood for her at all, or no bleeding, I should say. I just don't want any dirt to get in that while it closes up. Yeah, so I've included like some accessories from her usual setup, but the substrate is just paper towel while this heals up. Some people don't do those sorts of extra things when their gecko loses its tail, and it's really up to the keeper because it is different than a regular wound. I just like taking the extra precaution. The reason it's not as traumatic of an injury as like losing a limb is because the body is literally designed to drop the tail, to let go of it. Actually, if you kind of think about it like paper towel, it's kind of like there are built-in perforations in their booty where it connects to the tail. It's not something you can see from the outside, but it's sort of built into the muscle and the tissue. All of these built-in perforations are able to let go at the same time, and so there's no tearing of muscle or skin or tissue, and all of the blood vessels close up instantaneously. Sometimes there's a little bit of blood. In this case, there's not. But that's why it's not a traumatic injury in the sense of the damage that's being done. Like I said, some people don't do any wound care at all, and it's usually fine. Most likely little to no pain, but they actually typically adjust really, really fast. A lot of them will, you know, within 24 hours, they're acting like they've always been this way. It's the great irony with cresties. They are notorious for dropping their tail for any reason or no reason at all, and yet they are one of the only species that cannot regrow their tail, so they have a one chance to use it in their life. And in the wild, most of them lose them as babies, and so most, if not all, crested geckos in the wild don't have their tails anymore. I think she's like 2 years old, and yeah, just random 5 a.m. quiet morning where nothing was happening, and her bin is in such a place that she can't see any other geckos from it either, so like if it was something she saw, then it was probably her own shadow.